Of the NBA tonight, Mike Hill, along with Tim Legler, our NBA analyst. Derrick Rose could be coming back off that ACL injury pretty soon. He's resumed contact with the Chicago Bulls. But what should the Chicago Bulls realistically expect from Rose when he gets back?
Well, first, when you come back from an ACL injury, I think the first thing, most importantly, is you have to really monitor his minutes early on. And he's not going to be the same player offensively. Eventually, you want to see him get back to that point. I know as a guy that's dealt with a recovery from an ACL injury, maybe midseason next year. Come back, you monitor his minutes. I think he has to defer offensively a little bit to some of the other guys because he's not going to be able to take over games the way that he once did. And when you're trying to win games down the stretch and win playoff games, and you've got a guy coming back from that type of injury, he's got rust on his game. He's got uncertainty on his mind. Playing in traffic is an issue. He's not as explosive. It can really disrupt your offense if he's dominating the basketball and he's not at peak form, which he won't be. So I think that's something that Tom Thibodeau really has to monitor.
Say he has mutant powers like Adrian Peterson with the Minnesota Vikings, and he does come back, and he's almost like the old Derrick Rose. How important is it for the Bulls not to get caught up in watching him do work and still do the same things they've been doing while he
that position? And now at the other end, you're trying to take over a game, literally possession by possession. I think it's been a problem for this team in the past. He comes back, he looks great, looks like the old Derrick Rose. You can't fall back into that trap. They've played with tremendous balance while he was out. Obviously, he's going to be the leading scorer on this team eventually. He's the guy that's going to dictate things down the stretch. But I think it's very important that guys play with confidence and step up and take shots and take some of the burden off of him, because it's just too much to ask a point guard, particularly one coming back from this type of injury, to carry you through an extended postseason. And this team's defense will keep them in games and give them a chance in the East.
They've been playing well without him and Luol Deng for stretches at times this season, but I'm pretty sure the Bulls organization would love to have both of those guys back and healthy for the playoff run, especially in the second half of the season.